Welcome back to Access Houston on 97.9 The Box.
Good Sunday morning. You're listening to Access Houston. I'm your host, KG Smooth. Got the future in the building, a bunch of youth. What's up, everybody? Hey.
Hi.
Well, first, let me introduce the lovely Krys Poole, who is the founder of HeartBEAT. How are you this morning?
I'm fine, thank you. Glad to be here.
I'm glad that you all are here. My homegirl, good friend of mine and co-worker, Sky Houston, told me about the dance troupe. So tell us about HeartBEAT and what it is.
Okay, well, HeartBEAT Houston Dance and Fitness, we were established in 2013, and we are a for-profit and nonprofit. So as far as the studio itself, which is HeartBEAT Houston Dance and Fitness, that is the for-profit. But we also have our charitable component, which is HeartBEAT Performing Arts Charities. So when we are out in the community, when we perform at different events, such as the Texas Black Expo this past weekend, we always perform as HeartBEAT Performing Arts Charities because we definitely want to appeal to the community. We are about the community, and we are about uplifting our community through the dance arts.
Absolutely. And you got some of the kids with you. Everybody go around and introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Savannah.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I'm Christian.
All right. Welcome, everybody. So how did y'all get involved with HeartBEAT? Anybody? It's a free-for-all. You can go.
My mom, she would go there, but then she found out that they took dance classes, so I started going.
Oh, okay. And when did you know that you could dance?
Because I had fun, and I learned how to do stuff.
That's what's up. What about you?
Well, my mom went to school with Miss Shay and Miss Chrissy, so my mom had reached out to them, and then my mom just said, "You're going to dance."
And
what you gonna
was
do.
dancing something that you wanted to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, you liked it? When did y'all get introduced to dance? Like, how did you know that dancing was what you wanted to do? Like, did you see anybody? Like, one day you was watching videos, you saw Beyonce and was like, oh, I want to do that.
I saw Misty Copeland.
Oh,
and
Misty,
then at the time, I was in gymnastics, and I didn't really like it, and I wanted to do dance because I like to dance a lot.
Nice.
My mom just signed me up, and I ended up liking it.
You just ended up liking it. What about you?
Well, so my mom and my grandpa were driving by the place, and they found out it was a dance studio. So the next day, they told me to go over there, and they signed me up.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I started dancing when I was 5.
So you've always been dancing.
Yeah.
And how old are you now?
8.
Oh, okay.
No,
Wow.
you just turned 9.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you just turned 9. Oh, yeah.
You just turned 9 this past weekend.
You just turned 9. Okay, that's what's up. But y'all want to get in on it? There's so many kids in here. They're so cute, too.
Come on.
Look at you. You look like you're the eldest of them all. A little something. What's your name?
Zacharias. I started dancing when I was, I don't know. It's been a long time.
Mm-hmm.
When I first joined HeartBEAT Houston, when my mom had passed by, I said, "Mom, there go dance studio right there."
Uh-huh.
And then she's like, I talked to him, and then she forgot. I reminded her again, and then again, and she finally signed me up. So.
And here you are.
Yeah.
So who are some of your dance inspirations? Like who you watching now? Or who did you watch growing up?
Chris Brown.
Yeah, Breezy.
Breezy.
Yeah, he is the man. What's up, fellas? Y'all want to get on? Y'all want to talk for a second? You're listening to Access Houston. We're talking to the dance troupe HeartBEAT, who actually they've got a big dance competition. It's a world championship competition that's coming up. What's up, Ryan? Tell us how you got started with dancing and a part of the group.
First, my sister used to go to school with them. She used to dance with them a lot. And then my brother started dancing. Then that's when I started dancing.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. And now you're still dancing.
Yes.
What's up, man?
What's up?
You listen, dang, your boy's about to do it in mine, right? So when'd you start dancing?
I grew into it.
Yeah. When did you know that you wanted to, though? Like, what kind of started it? Was you watching a music video, or some kids was outside? Y'all was outside, kind of freestyling.
My brothers and sisters.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, y'all brothers. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, so do y'all compete at the house?
Mm-mm.
Ain't no battling going on? No Chris Brown versus Usher? None of that? Or Chris Brown versus Omarion? Or none of that? No? Okay. Come on, Fro. I like your hair.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Jonna.
Jonna, and how long you been dancing?
About a year or two.
Yeah? How'd you get down with HeartBEAT?
Well, I went to one of their Christmas shows that they had. My cousin was performing, and I saw their hip-hop routine. I was like, oh, that's cool. So I asked my mom, I was like, Mom, can I dance? She was like, yeah. I was like, I want to go to that studio.
That's what's up. So what's the funnest thing about being a part of HeartBEAT?
Going to compete at competitions.
Yeah.
And knowing that we can win stuff.
Winning is fun. Winning is important. Okay? If you're not first, you're last. Go ahead.
The tricks in the costumes.
The tricks and the costumes. Oh, what kind of costumes y'all be having?
Tutus.
Tutus, yeah.
One
What
of
about
them.
for
That's
you,
just one of
Kristen?
them.
Yeah,
My friends and dance studio.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So, Krys, tell us about this this competition that you guys are going to. It's in NYC. What it is the Beat Squad and taking a trip to New York City.
Yes.
For the World Championship.
Yes, so we actually have roughly 6 teams.
Okay.
And they're all of our teams are based on technical levels. Beat Squad is actually one of our premier teams. They do perform, I would like to say, the most in the community, and they're a fan favorite. They're straight hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
Some of our girls actually dance on the other teams, but they were the selected team to compete in world championships. Now, the way that works is throughout the spring semester, we compete at different regional competitions. And so at our third competition, that's when they received the invitation to NYC to go and dance and compete for Star Dance Alliance, which is basically they'll be competing against other dancers and groups in the nation, inclusive of other countries as well. So this is the first time they are going. We've actually, Ryan over here, this is her second time in NYC, because last year she went just by herself as a soloist, and Z got an invitation to dance in Orlando at Disney World. He was the finalist there. So we have such a wonderful group of talent, and between myself and the other director, Chandra Lawler, we actually found it together. We have just created a powerhouse of a studio, but it's not about us. It's definitely about the kids. It's about their families, and we are just really trying to make this happen and getting them up to New York. So,
What
does
the community need to do? Let's help these youngins out to go to New York for this competition. So, where can people donate money for the trip, or all your social media? Like, give us everything. Yes.
So the easiest way to donate towards the trip is to go to our website, which is www.heartbeatpac.org. So heartbeatpac.org. And they can also go to our social media pages. So our Instagram is at HeartBEAT HOU dance, DANCE. And also our Facebook page, which they can just type in HeartBEAT Houston and go to our social media pages. We have the links up there, and they can just click on it and donate through SnapRaise. Okay. So that's one of our means of fundraising. SnapRaise. It's just like GoFundMe, but I think it's just a little bit more detailed to my understanding. Okay. And then also we're going to be having different fundraisers throughout, like car washes. I think one of the moms is trying to sell, some plates, kicking it old school, right. And trying to raise between about $3,000 to $5,000 to send 20 people to New York. Okay. Yes. So you know what you got to do, H-Town. You're listening to Access Houston. We're talking to Krys Poole and the Beat Squad from HeartBEAT Houston. They are going to be competing in New York City for the World Championship. So, Krys, tell us a little bit about you. Where are you from? How did you start dancing? What inspired you to start the dance studio and all of that? Yes. Well, I'm originally from Houston, from Spring, Texas. I've been pretty much in the arts all my life. So I've done gymnastics, I've done cheerleading, I took piano for 10 years, I sung in the church choir. And I think by the time I got to high school, which, you have to pick one thing you got to do, which was dance. And straight up, I did not know I had all of this talent in me. I joined the dance team to be popular because they were like the popular girls. So I was like, oh, I want to be like them. And found out that I was just good at it. Next thing you know, I got a scholarship to Ole Miss.
Okay.
So shout out to Ole Miss Rebels. And from there, I just kept growing as a dancer. I would audition for several shows. I've hosted several large events in Houston, like the Houston Margarita Fest, and then H-Town Sneaker Summit. I've worked with them, and So Real, you know, their hip hop studio in Houston, and I've just done all of these things, and so many doors have opened as far as me just being an artist. And I would say Debbie Allen inspires me. And she is a native Houstonian, we all know.
Yeah.
And I look
still doing
and
it.
still doing her thing.
Choreographing. Yeah.
And I look at her because she took dance as her platform, and she's done so many other things. So she's not just confined to being an African American dancer. You know, she's behind Empire. She was behind A Different World. She still has her dance studio and charity, but she has her hands in so many things. And I'm like, man, I want to be like her. So that's the same thing I've done, just taking dance. You know, along with Shay, growing the studio. I'm doing my thing as far as radio, and then I've been on TV, and then dance on the Stellars. And so I just do what I can, all in the name of the arts, and because I'm a strong advocate for the arts and the minorities in arts.
Yeah.
And it's about them. Like I said, it's about them. It's not about me. And God's definitely blessed me with so much talent, and I'm just ready to just pour it on out there.
Yeah, well, you're doing just that.
Thank you.
And we appreciate the work that you are doing, y'all. I'm wishing y'all all the luck. Houston, you know what you got to do. Give them the site again where they can go to help donate for the trip.
Yes, so it's www.heartbeat, PAC, P as in Paul, A as in Apple, C as in Cat, .org. Or you can go to our social media pages, which Instagram is at HeartBEAT, HOU, Dance, DANCE, and our Facebook page, you just type in HeartBEAT Houston Dance and Fitness, and we'll pop right on up. And or you can go to the Snap Raise website and type in HeartBEAT Houston as well, and we'll pop up.
Okay. Krys Poole and the Beat Squad from HeartBEAT Houston. Y'all got any shout outs y'all want to give real quick? Go. We'll go around the table. No? You just want to say hi, Mom?
Oh, hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Go ahead.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Just your mama.
The daddy too.
And you got two brothers.
Jeffrey and Jaden.
There you
Okay.
go.
Anybody else? No? Go ahead, Krys.
What's up, whole family?
What's up, whole family?
What's up, all the kids at school, even the popular kids?
The popular kid.
You're the most popular now.
Yeah, he
Who's
is
on
now.
the radio now?
He's going to
and they're
sixth grade.
not. How about
So,
that?
yes.
Y'all good? Well, thank y'all for coming through. I appreciate your time, and I can't wait to see y'all perform.
Thank you. Anybody else?
Good Sunday morning. You're listening to Access Houston. I'm your host, KG Smooth. Welcoming in the studio, young King, young Arthur, young man that is doing it, man. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Arthur Corey D. Wallace. Good morning, sir.
What's good? What's
going on? Go ahead and get comfortable. Pull that mic up. We about to have this conversation here. So it's Sunday morning. Yesterday, you were a part of the mentoring program event that was going down. You know, talk about that. How was that?
Man, it was pretty good, man. You know, we just got time to really bond with the kids, you know, do a lot of outside activities, riding horses and, you know, blase, things I'm not used to.
That's what's up. So you got this book out called 90s Baby.
That's right.
You wrote this book.
Yes.
This is all you.
All me.
Give us a brief synopsis of what 90s Baby is about.
Man, it's really about a young man finding his passion, finding his gift through all the misguidance and negative manipulation that he grows up around. But it's I feel like anybody can relate to it, because anybody, you know, if you've been through dysfunctional family or, you know, having negative elders that you look up to in your household, you know what's going on. You know, we look up to people that's in gangs, selling drugs, pimping women, you know, et cetera, et cetera. So it's just showing really people how to overcome misguidance.
Now, was this based on a true story?
Yes. Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, I mean, the book is written really well. Like, big ups to you for writing it. It reads really well as a novel. You know, I love novels. I like suspense thrillers, so I was all into it. The subject matter, like, I'm gonna tell you what really messed me up, and this is early in the book. What happened at Mac's daddy's funeral, though?
Oh man,
that was I was like, if this is what this is gonna be about, I don't even know if I can take this, because like that was I seen it played out, and I was like, that is terrible. Like, those dudes deserve there's a special place in hell for cats like that is going to come to I don't want to tell it because I want you to get this man's book, 90s Babies. It's a great read. It's a great read. It's a quick read.
Hey, let me tell them like this, man. It's just to really just grab your attention and captivate your mind and really put you in that moment. I mean, it's going to have you sweating through the whole book. You're going to want to keep flipping the pages, man. I'm just being real with you. But it's just really, man, like, roughly the book is based on my life, but I'm using fictional names, for,
for legal reasons.
Yeah, legal reasons. But, yeah, man, me and my brother, we have family out in California that was heavy in the gangs, especially in the early 80s. And we have, cousins that's got killed because of it, and cousins that's been put away, life in prison behind the gang. So I'm just really using my family story and, bottling it into one character.
And so what was it really that, even though Mac kind of got caught up in it, I'm talking about the book, but there was something that veered him off. So what was that thing that veered him off to not make him get so deep into it and to realize, like, yo, this ain't the way to be living?
Just really, man, witnessing tragedy after tragedy, man. Look at it. You lost your father, and I ain't gonna keep saying, I want y'all to get the book, but losing so many loved ones, you finally realize something has to give. And that's like really in my personal life, like my family, my people right here can tell you. I lost a lot of people, and
spoken like a wise man, someone who learns from someone else's mistakes. I'm curious to know, as you said, your family in here, I'm wondering, like, who is black, who is Bonnie, is any of them here?
You see the guy with his arms open on the cover? That's Mr. Groovy, Krys Hughes right there.
Okay. That's
spoken gold in the house.
Yeah, you're listening to Access Houston. We're talking to author Corey D. Wallace, who has the book 90s Baby that's out now. He also has an organization, YBA. What's YBA?
Oh, man, it stands for Young Black Authors.
Okay.
And it's you're looking at them right now. It consists of me, my brother Krys Hughes, my brother Levon Gray, and Chris Bonner. And we just, wanted to come up with something that was very diverse. Everybody want to come out rapping. Everybody want to come out doing the same things. But my brother, he sings. He plays the guitar. Krys Hughes, he's writing a book right now, Spoken Gold, which is going to be very phenomenal. And my partner, Chris Bonner, he does spoken word, poetry. And me, I write and I rap. And I'm also making a soundtrack for my book. That's another thing, another mark in history. You can check it. Nobody's ever made
a soundtrack for a novel.
For a novel, ever.
You are absolutely right. That's a dope concept.
Exactly. And it's
Corey.
Live. It's live. Like,
you know what I really like? I like the fact that you are sharing your gift with the world and, showing cats your age, like, yo, this is cool. Like, if you have this gift of writing, like, share that. So to see someone who looks like you look, you know what I'm saying? You already look like a star, like an artist, like you know what I'm saying? But for you to be an author, I think it's going to inspire a lot of young kids who are in the hood or growing up in similar situations, like yourself or like, the character Mac in the book. Big ups to that, because that's what they need. Kids, they emulate what they see.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately for us that got melanin in our skin, the only options are a rapper, a ball player, and a criminal.
Dope boy.
And it's right. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible. I've said this a few times. Like, when I saw the movie Hidden Figures, did y'all see Hidden Figures?
Man, that's...
Y'all have not seen
Wasn't it
go watch Hidden
I
Figures.
hate watching it, man. I seen it, man. It's about
You seen it?
the Ku
Yeah.
Klux Klan and all that.
No. The black
Hidden Colors. I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, you talking about Hidden? Oh yeah, that's something else. That's a whole that's a whole nother show. Hidden Figures. No, with Taraji P Henson and Octavia Spencer and Janelle Monáe. They played the women who worked at NASA.
Yeah.
Okay, so after I saw that, I was like, man, I got upset because I was like, man, I feel like we were robbed. We were robbed of a lot of opportunities. I feel like there would be a lot more black mathematicians and astronauts and whatnot if we would have known that these women were responsible for the astronaut John Glenn to orbit around the Earth and land safely on the exact spot. Like, these were black women that did that.
Yeah, I feel like that was just only to encourage the new generation, though. I mean, we had to go through that opposition. We had to go through that pain. Because guess what? It's
all
so
these
many,
years, though.
I understand.
It's a lot.
Messed up. I know it, but you got to think
up.
about it. I like to think that everything happened for a reason because we finna have some legends out here, man, of color. Women and men. Young women and men at that. Just like me, I'm starting out.
I was about to say, and just like you are one of those ones.
Y'all might as well get ready for me because y'all going to see a lot of me.
So what you want to say to the youth out there that's now, it's a crazy, what a time to be alive, if I'm a quote, some great rappers by the name of Drake or Future. What a time to be alive. Like, we went from 8 years of greatness to folks being woke and this whole unapologetically black and, proud to be black movement, which were still there. And then the country puts a reality star who is a business crook into office. And now that very same man, which I tried to warn a lot of people about on this very show, is now under criminal investigation for obstruction of justice and financial crimes.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? The president of the United States.
That ain't even no.
You know what I mean?
It's point blank in your face every day, so it's like the whole world knows it.
So with all of this craziness that's going on right now, what you got to say to the youth? Because they are the leaders. Like, as cliche as it sounded, you growing up, the children are our future. No, they really are. Like, the youth are the new leaders.
Man, righteously, man, I can just tell them, no matter what you're going through, I have a line in one of my singles that'll be released real soon, hosted by DJ Envy. It says, don't let your current circumstance determine your brighter future. Don't let your current circumstance determine your brighter future. Notice I say brighter. You feel me? You can't let what you're going through right now hold you from what you want to do and what you're gifted at, whatever your passion is. And that's like me. I'm going to be real with you right now. I'm out on $50,000 bond right now for trafficking cocaine. And guess what? It's not another young brother, 23 years old, that got out on a $50,000 bond, wrote and self-published his own novel. Name another one. Everybody asked me what I got different. That's right there. I'm making history and me making the album. Blessings that I'm finna beat the case, but it's just a fact. I had all that pressure on me, but I ain't let that stop me. I could have harmed myself, whatever. That's a big case. But so that shows you right there. You got a young man, 23 years old, been through hell and hot water. I wrote a book. They said if you want to hide something from a black man, put it in a book. But guess what? I wrote one. How you like that?
He wrote it well too. I mean, I'm not going to even front, bro, because I was an English major in college. Like, I thought I was going to be an English lit teacher or something, or an attorney. But the music and the radio called me, which I'm very happy with. But just as being an English major and reading this, I was thoroughly impressed. I was thoroughly impressed.
Appreciate you, man.
Corey D. Wallace, author of 90s Baby. Where can they get the book?
Man, y'all can go to Amazon, of course. You can get the ebook. It's only $4.99. Once again, you can go to Amazon on the Kindle app, Kindle store. Type in 90s Baby, Corey D. Wallace. It's only $4.99. Or you can go to CoreyDWallace.com and you can get it for $15 for your hardback copy.
No doubt. Author.
Or you can just call me 251-408-8088.
Boy. Okay, now you better be careful with that, okay?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is Houston. These ladies see you, they're going to be all over you, looking like Kirko's brother over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to be on you. Corey D. Wallace, bro, I appreciate you for coming through. I love the story. I love the book, man. Big ups to you, King. I will see you at the top, my G.
Appreciate that, brother.
And thank you for listening to Access Houston.